thing.
Yes, let's talk about Joe Rogan. The king, the GOAT on Spotify.
Hey, I like it.
I'm sorry, even though people don't agree with him, he's doing so well. Honestly, it's hard to hate him. It's hard to hate him
for as good as... You guys know what
happened,
though. You guys know what happened.
All I know something about the N-word, that's all I know. But all I know
so basically...
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do like watching Joe Rogan's podcast. He does touch up on, like, conspiracy theories and shit like that. With that being said, though, the N-word thing, I don't know not much about it.
Okay, so do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Well, as far as him, he just said the N-word a few times. A lot of them are things taken out of context.
With the ER?
Yeah. Oh, he's saying it with the hard R, though. You know, like, he's just telling stories. Like, yeah, because he called him a nigger and all that shit. So, yeah, like, when they call a black person a nigger, like, he's saying shit like that. I think it's unnecessary for him to say. I don't think it's necessary.
He just said N-word, yeah.
Yeah, because he's saying it in a way to be controversial, I could tell. Like, I hate people who try so hard to be like that, but I understand it. And I'm not offended by it, but I understand why people are mad, because it's just like, it's kind of unnecessary. And also, he's also in trouble for a black joke that he made.
Wait, I didn't hear about that one. What was the black joke?
I didn't know. I thought it was just the N-word thing. And then I watched the clips, and they were like showing everything that he did. So it's him saying the N-word, and then it's so he makes this black joke. He's like, yes, I was going to the movie theaters, and it took me to a black neighborhood, and that shit was like Planet of the Apes. You know, I was like, is this Africa? I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, he wants to get canceled.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking joke. Sorry, guys, my white side coming out.
And basically, that's it. So I understand what's going on.
But what I will say about the whole thing is that I'm not going to defend Joe Rogan and say that what he did wasn't wrong. But he did come out and say that, you know, what he did, he admitted that what he did was wrong. And he said, you know, you can't change what happened. And he said that he's grown. He hasn't used it since. He understands the issue and everything.
Is it old?
All right,
it's about like so like 5-8 years ago. Maybe even longer than that.
It's different.
Why?
No, they're different clips, but
it's a compilation.
But the most recent clip is at least 5 to 8 years old. I think.
Bro, damn.
Not going on fact.
People are still white people.
But no. You want to know why? I've watched a bunch of people.
Paid.
No.
He's getting paid.
It's a bunch of different things because Joe Rogan right now is 10 million viewers per episode or something like that. Fox News, CNN is about 1 million. Mm-hmm. Okay, first of all, so media wants to instantly take this guy down. Okay, this guy is like,
that makes sense.
Well, because he's taking all the eyes. Yeah. He's taking all the viewership.
He be touching on crazy
and
shit.
And he's not left leaning or right leaning. He's very much, he takes everybody. He just takes who he wants.
He's definitely more right leaning.
No. He might be more right leaning, but like the people he brings on are not all right leaning people.
See, I respect that.
That's what I mean. He brings on people with different viewpoints or whatever. But I feel like people are looking for a new person to converge on, like a new Trump. You know what I mean? Like, people want to find somebody to hate to push their agenda. Yeah. So people are trying to get, first of all, again, all the media outlets are trying to get rid of Joe Rogan because he's taking all the viewership, right? So how do you do that? Just gang up on, find something about him that he might have said in the, that's what they did with Trump. He said, grab him by the pussy. Yeah, he said, grab him by the pussy. He said that years before he ran for president. Now everybody wants to use that against him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to find a reason to take him down because, again, who stands to gain from this? You got every time a move like this is made, I feel like it's all calculated. I feel like all this stuff is calculated. And the reason why is because who stands to gain from a move like this? The people who are losing viewership to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan right now
well, Fox News is on his side.
No. I'm not just talking
about like the media. A lot of people in the media.
Joe Rogan's a lot like he's really against the grain. You know what I mean, he doesn't go with.
That's the other thing. He's so against the grain. Like, you can't pin him down to one point or another.
That's not what I'm saying.
The people, I'm saying those people. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm talking about when I say those people.
Negroes?
No, nigga. No, don't try to get me canceled, alright?
Nigga, I'm gonna be the one canceled. I already know.
You should have been canceled since like what was it?
Nigga, tell your point.
Those people, like we know we're talking about the.
How dare you offend the LGBT community like that, Brian? How dare you offend them?
The ones that run the world.
Wow, this motherfucker's gonna get canceled, guys.
And there's nothing that's helping push their agenda. They're gonna try to destroy it. Any way they can.
I'm gonna go that far, but anyway.
First black person was gonna own a fucking whole, what is it? NBC, the whole NBC, whatever. The whole, what's that called? Like,
the MSNBC?
Yeah. He was gonna own that whole thing. a black guy owning the media? Nah, we don't want that. Can't they did the most for him.
The thing is that whenever people find
for him to get canceled.
Here's the issue I find with a lot of this is that Joe Rogan, even though he might be more leaning towards conservative, he is a very much independent thinker. You know what I mean? He'll take on anybody to come onto his podcast, whether it's from the left, right, independent, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that bothers a lot of people because that shows a sign of what's what I'm looking for? Not unification, but more like
Independence?
No. The reason why there's 10 million viewers is because it isn't left or right. Whereas CNN is a certain way, Fox is a certain way, MSNBC is a certain way. All these major things are leaning one way or the other.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like a person who can take the good from both sides and screw all the bad. Everybody wants you to be left or right. Everybody wants you to be black or white. Everybody wants you to be this or that. Yep. You can't be in the middle. God forbid you ever are in the middle.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going against the grain nowadays.
They don't want peace. They want people to be against each other every time. Left and right, they're the same shit. What is it? Fucking Republican and Democrat.
Yeah, Republican, Democrat.
They're not focused on the people. They don't give a fuck about the people, bro.
At this point, left and right, they're both have their good points. They both have their bad points. And the problem is that on both sides, they both have their problems, and the extremes on both, meaning the people who are extremes on both sides, they're both just as bad as the other.
They're the same shit.
I personally am independent in my on my voting thing. I'm independent. I'm not left or right. I take what I like from the left, and I take what I like from the right. And you're allowed to do that. No, I don't get why you can't do that. Why can't we do that? And because people can't think for themselves. Yeah. That's why everybody wants to be told. Everybody wants to be told
the government says,
what to think.
Here, eat this. I'm gonna eat it. You want this? I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna do this. Think for yourselves.
Like what was that thing? What was the thing you said?
Bro.
You said like you can find anything online to support any view.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
You can look up is milk good for you and is milk bad for you, and you'll find both.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll be by two credible sites.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
exactly.
That's why whenever you're presented with that stuff, that's where you have to be the individual and make your own decision.
I want to ask you this: do you think that the criticism is fair to him?
Do I think the criticism is fair?
He deserves to possibly lose the deal and get canceled and stuff.
I don't think that it's fair for him to lose something that he's grown from.
I feel like he should make less money for that.
No. I don't think that there should be any real.
That's his white side talking.
Consequences.
No. I'm not trying to say when I say not any real consequence. I think that he should still keep his platform.
Yeah.
I still think that he should still do what he does, still make the money he does. But especially because he's said he's learned from it. He has acknowledged the mistake that he's made, and he's learned from it, which is what you expect somebody to do. Yeah. So what people are saying is that if you say something, you can never outgrow what you just said.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But I disagree 100%. Disagree 100%.
No, that's outlaw.
What?
Cancel culture. That's what they do.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can't. No, you can't make a mistake.
I said 10 years ago during the time where it wasn't like a big deal.
No, but you can't.
Keep going, so I can disagree more.
No. That's not
even what I was.
No, that's not what I was gonna. I already know he's gonna disagree with. But all I'm saying is that it makes it sound like you can't make a mistake. God forbid you make a mistake because you can never grow beyond the mistake. They want you to grow beyond the mistake, but God forbid you don't do it on their time.
But then again, I feel like there should be some consequences because then other people.
I just don't know what. I don't know what consequence.
Other people are gonna.
All right. Shut up. Let's be real. Can we be real for a minute? Can y'all niggas be real?
What?
Can we be real? See, every time when a white person does some fucked up shit, we always gotta humanize shit.
Yeah, it's
we
alright.
Always gotta humanize. It's like we all make mistakes, guys. We all did shit. But if that was some black guy with a podcast who says some offensive shit about a gay community or the Jewish community or any community
or anything like that,
I'm not saying you guys specifically.
No,
but if
we're talking about people
and just in general,
if
that was them, because I see a lot of people.
Tell them. Yep.
When I was doing research, I saw a lot of people.
So you're not disagreeing with us.
Defending Joe Rogan.
You're disagreeing the people who are straight up
I just think
him.
he needs more consequence.
I don't know.
I want him to be canceled. I want him to be. Let me finish. Because that was some black dude saying that shit. Nigga would have lost everything. The baby, what he said?
What did he say?
About
the trans shit or something, or the gay shit.
The gay, he said something about like.
Well, he said there was no need for him to say it at all.
It was unnecessary. Like I don't agree with what he said.
I feel like shit was like a setup.
I don't know 100% agree with what he said at all. Like what the baby said was unnecessary and stupid.
But I want to hear.
He deserved the criticism, but then this motherfucker was losing so much. He lost so many deals.
Yeah.
They got taken out of all the festivals, his tours, all this shit. He was featured on a lot of songs. They got rid of the features. A lot of radio stations till this day are not going to play his music. The Billboard took his songs off the charts and all that shit. And this always happens because we always gotta humanize shit. We always want to make villains and examples out of black people all the fucking time. Yo, when I was watching the news with the U.S. Capitol shit, remember?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, come on, they're just frustrated Americans, guys. Black Lives Matter protesters. Oh, this is the most un-American thing I've ever seen in my life.
They're violent.
We always try to make lessons out of black people. Always try to make lessons out of black people all the time. Drake, for example, everybody be calling this nigga a pedophile because he be dating 20-year-olds and shit. Oh, he's a producer on Euphoria. Pedophile. But Leonardo DiCaprio be dating girls fresh out of high school. Everybody's on his dick. Nobody says shit.
Thank you.
Nobody says shit about Leo, but Drake,
that's facts.
they go the fuck on about him. Black comedians, they're the only ones getting canceled. Dave Chappelle lost everything. The only people who have his back is Netflix. Everybody else said, we're not fucking with Dave Chappelle. Now, I do think Dave Chappelle, I'm not defending his jokes because you could tell that, because I know a lot of trans people.
It comes from a little bit of
he doesn't have a lot of knowledge on the trans community, so I can understand why they don't like his jokes.
You gotta remember, he was making jokes during a time where that wasn't a thing, but I understand. He made
trans jokes last year.
He did it last year. The point that I'm making is that if that was some white comedian saying that shit, they wouldn't suffer the same consequences.
I see what you're saying.
What he's saying was 100% true, bro.
Another example, Euphoria. The racist, the fat girl, she's saying racist shit, still on the show. This motherfucker got rape allegations, still on the show. The black dude, oh, you're anti-vax, off the fucking show.
And that's all they want to do.
Come on, that is some fucked up shit. And they want to make lessons, because look, I'm not offended by anything Joe Rogan said. I don't even think. I think when he said the N-word, I think he used it in a proper context. He's explaining how the N-word was used back then. Now, he didn't have to say nigger like that, like straight up.
He could have just said N-word.
He could have just said the N-word.
It's inside of him.
He could have just said the N-word. And as far as the joke about the Planet of the Apes thing, I could understand people getting... I wasn't bothered by it. Like, I could understand.
I could see how that could bother some people.
But it's that was pretty, this motherfucker's getting paid $100 million and not losing anything.
True.
Like
nothing's happening to him. They're just like... All Spotify's saying is like, well, we don't agree with his views. That's not how we feel, and all this stuff. So the videos where he said that, we're gonna take them down. Well, but he's still getting paid $100 million. He's not losing these deals. He's not losing anything.
That's what I'm saying. No, I feel
so when white people do shit, we always gotta humanize everything. School shooters. Oh, we all get frustrated. We all make mistakes.
Yo, hold on. Didn't school shooter? Didn't one of the school shooters? They took us to fucking McDonald's to get McDonald's and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let that be a fucking black shooter.
Oh, he would have been dead. He would have been shot on sight.
And that's the problem in America.
Exactly.
It's all right. You know, they keep. It's like they're white God. That's white God. The white people are their God.
White God.
Yeah.
It's like white people are God. Basically, it's like they can't get touched. But God forbid a black guy does a little mistake. Gets canceled, gets killed.
No, I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
And then they wonder why
like
the
white
world
people are allowed to make mistakes.
No, okay.
And they wonder why black people are frustrated all the time.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Fuck.
So I just want to end it like.
No, go ahead.
Like I said, I don't got a problem with Joe Rogan. I don't have a problem with the stuff he said. But if we're gonna treat black celebrities like that, because like all these white celebrities that fucking pedophiles and shit, they still got careers, still got all this shit.
Yeah, they're still
R. Kelly's the one they want to make a lesson on. Bill Cosby's the one they want to make a lesson. Michael Jackson was the one they want to make a lesson on. But we out here praising pedophiles daily, even the ones who like Michael Jackson's dead,
Harvey
and they're still making documentaries about this motherfucker being a fucking pedophile. But Elvis Presley was the biggest fucking pedophile. This motherfucker was engaged to a 13-year-old. The fuck?
Facts.
And we not addressing this shit. We're just like, well, that's the past. We all make mistakes. We all thought like that back in the day.
Harvey Weinstein, he's a pedophile and all that shit, and then they're like, he's still one of the greatest directors, blah, blah. It don't fucking matter.
I will say this, though. He's
still a pedophile at the end of the day, bro.
It doesn't take away from the skill that the person has.
I will say that. I do agree with that.
But but don't talk about him. But
like Michael Jackson, he did some sus shit, but I still like his music.
Yeah, but he's still one of the greatest performers.
Exactly.
Once the allegations are there, they shouldn't be like, oh, you know, he was a great director, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's unfortunate. No. Fuck that. He's a pedophile. All that great director shit goes out the window with that. Fuck that. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I guarantee I guarantee you a black guy who was doing some pedophile shit and said he did something good. I guess they will not mention that. Oh yeah, he's just a pedophile. Another famous black pedophile, right?
All right. Well, let me just ask this. I've been trying to think about like a time where like, okay. So Joe Rogan said these things a long time ago, and he said that he's grown from them. I think he should be what's what I'm looking for? There should be consequences to what he did. I just don't know what.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that he should lose his livelihood entirely.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, again, he said this stuff a long time ago, and he said he's grown from it. He's not like he has been constantly saying nigger the entire time. So is there a window of time? Is time a factor for a person to grow and for something like this to really not affect them in the present, even though it happened to them in the past? And I'm trying to, and the reason why I'm asking this is because I personally can't think of a black person who has done something a long time ago that they're getting punished for now.
Kevin Hart.
What?
When he did the gay joke.
Okay.
I'll smash a dollhouse on my son's head.
Yeah. What was the consequence that he got for that?
He was supposed to host the Oscars, and
I thought he stepped down from that.
No.
Or did they force him to step down?
They said they forced him to step down if he doesn't do all this extra stuff. You got to do this apology tour. You got to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's like, no, like I said that a long time ago. Like that's
okay. No. I just couldn't think of one off the top of my head.
That was one of his biggest dreams too.
Yeah.
But do you think that there should be like a if the person has grown beyond what they have said in the past, do you think that there should be a window of forgiveness?
No, that's him.
Look, I'm not like how I personally feel. I do think they should be able to move on and move forward. But we only have this conversation when white people do that.
No, but
we never have it when Kevin Hart did this.
But I agree.
That nigger said that about gays.
I very much agree. I agree with the whole race thing 100%.
What he's saying is that he understands that
Paul knows what
I know what you're saying.
He feels that people should be forgiven and all that stuff, but still they should be held accountable. The same standards as other people get.
100%.
I'm saying,
I don't think to the same standards. I think that there should be I think everybody should be held to the same standards, but not to the same standards as what has happened to the worst of them, or what the worst thing that has happened to.
But if we let this shit slide,
okay.
If we continue,
you're right.
It's just gonna be the same thing.
So how would you I guess punish Joe Rogan? How would you do it if you were in charge of all that?
I'll make sure he gets lots of money.
Less, you just pay him less.
Like he could keep his platform and shit. Don't get me wrong, he can still make a livelihood off it. 100 million. He doesn't need that.
To be honest, he doesn't even need Spotify. Realistically,
no, he can go anywhere. He has enough people to just go anywhere and make money wherever.
Another company offered him 100 million too.
So how could you punish somebody for something like that, especially if it's if it happened so long ago and he said he's grown from it and he realizes what he does. Yeah, I can see the sponsorships. Like losing sponsorships.
But
and stuff
did
like
he really grow from it,
or make less money?
Oh no,
did he really grow?
We don't know
because from
nobody
a couple of years ago,
knows.
Like 2 years ago, on his podcast, he was defending the Proud Boys, which is a white supremacist organization.
I don't even know
the people that Trump was like, Proud Boys, stand by, stand back. That group.
He's a Southerner. You gotta remember that.
I've never heard of that.
He defended them.
Of course he did.
Nah, he wasn't like I agree with everything they say, but he was like taking their side. I forgot what it was exactly, but he was like taking their side. No, I don't think that means he's a racist or any of that stuff. I don't think we should throw the label that he's racist.
But I don't think we should even say that doesn't mean he hasn't grown.
No. Of course, it's possible that he has grown.
I'm gonna say, well, that's what I'm saying. But all we can do is take his word for it.
We should take. All we have to do, I feel like the punishment should be he gets paid less.
Yep.
How much less?
A lot.
Like
less.
Half. Like more than half.
More than half.
Well, like 75%.
He's making 100.
Yes.
So like 25.
Yeah. I would say about that at least, and it's still good for him because he's still able to work. Exactly, he's still able to work.
We're trying to make him
because I don't agree with taking everything from a person.
No, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people want him to just be completely canceled, lose his livelihood, like off the podcast, like
But the thing is, if we're holding black celebrities,
it should be to the same extent when it comes to black people too.
Exactly.
Anybody, no matter what race.
If you're canceling black celebrities, you're canceling them completely. Then we have the right to cancel white celebrities the same way.
They canceled Colin Kaepernick for just kneeling down.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Just for fucking kneeling. This motherfucker saying nigger. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. We all make mistakes, guys. Come on.
So I think
you never said nigger. Come on.
so either okay. So basically, either we gotta cancel everybody. White people in this context, cancel white people the same way that we have canceled black people, or we gotta cancel black people the same way that they cancel white people. Which one do you think would be more, I guess, progressive?
There needs to be. I don't think canceling is a good idea in general.
No, but I'm mostly talking about the consequences of such things. Do you think that instead? Do you think that it would be easier?
No, honestly, this is what I would say.
No, but from right here. Hold on.
I'm saying, but for the black people too.
Hold on.
What they should do is make an apology, and they shouldn't be able.
This should lead to a conversation. I want Joe Rogan in the conversation. I want a lot of black celebrities who are canceled.
Yeah.
All to have this discussion.
Yeah.
To talk about the consequences of this and talk about is it right for this. I think a discussion needs to happen. This should open up the door for a conversation. not canceling. I don't. To be honest, he could still get paid $100 million.
How many times?
But there needs to be a conversation so we could talk. Like,
good.
hey, we need to talk and be like, hey. I forgot I was gonna say shit. We need to fuck. I forgot. No, it just needs to lead to a conversation where cancel celebrities talk, where Joe Rogan's talking to people and we're having a discussion.
I don't think
even
anybody,
people involved with cancel culture.
Oh, yeah.
We
I don't
figure
think-
out what to do.
I don't think
forward.
anybody should ever lose their entire livelihood for unless it's serious. Like I think
Unless
rape.
they feel the same way.
Listen, no. I think rape allegations and like
Pedophile
stuff that have
allegations, all
hurt
that shit,
things that have actually physically harmed other people. That stuff I have zero what's it called?
Tolerance.
I have zero tolerance for that kind of shit. But if you said something, you had a certain way of thinking back then, especially if it happened back then.
Yeah.
I do think, of course, that maybe there should be some kind of consequence, but like you said, I do think that they should come to a discussion and being like, well, if this person said this and they lost everything, but this person said this and they just, whatever. Yeah. It's like, well, there's obviously a discrepancy there. Like there needs to be something. Something needs to be rectified here. Yeah. You know what I mean? So cancel culture is fucking cancer. If I'm being honest. Yeah. I think cancel culture only truly works for people who have done horrendous things. Yeah. Like the what's his name? The Epstein or the Weinstein. I got a Steen in there.
Weinstein, Steen. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey! We just figure something out.
Hey!
Anybody who has a Steen in
Think
their
about
last
it,
name.
the Berenstein Bears. The Berenstein
Bears.
Wait, what's your last name?
Robinson.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh shit!
Paul
and you want to do
Steen?
It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work with my name. Reyes Steen.
Nowhere close.
Reyes. No, I could. Reyes Steen. And Robin Stein.
Empty Stein.
It doesn't work. African names will never work with it.
Harvey Weinstein is Jeffrey Epstein's father.
Right,
Breaking
I don't know
news.
about that.
What?
Maybe like third
You watch
cousin.
too many conspiracy theories.
I gotta lie. That'll be OD.
Oprah is the mom.
Oprah's the matriarch.
That's how conspiracy theories are.
Maxine.
You see the way the O in
Maxine Gaslight. I don't know.